And we are finally, after
a delay.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, after 5 hours
delay
on JBTV.
Right.
I'm not the co-host. I'm not the presenter. I'm just a guest. So.
You are not the guest. You are the host. You melon.
Great John Deeney.
And I am most certainly, and I know this for a fact, most certainly the host, Blake McTeer. Now, I've got some couple of things I want to do before we start. Obviously, if you remember, quite frankly, this is 2 years ago. I had this shirt, right? I'm not sure if you guys remember. I may have wore it for a couple of them, right?
This bottle here you're going to have to blank out because it's copyright.
Behave yourself, you. Now, instead of this shirt, we've got the new and improved one. The newest one for this season. With, of course, none other than the one and only classical number 19.
19 on that one as well?
Yeah. You gotta have number 19. That's my number. So I just wanted to point that out mainly because, like, why not? So this is going to be great. Yeah, cool fan.
I have actually got some fans.
Obviously, Chaos at the Castle, we had a little watch of it because it's been a little bit. So I'm going to quiz you on it. So, how many attendances were there?
20,422.
Close. 20,432.
I went fucking far enough. Give me that. You've got to give me 1 point for that.
I'll give you half.
And my Fanhausen.
I'll give you half. Number 2. Who won the tag match? Between Danhausen
and Janhausen won the tag match.
That is correct. What was the longest match at Chaos at the Castle?
The longest match? Oh my God, I don't know.
It was 40 minutes.
I think it was Blakey versus Kyle.
That is correct. Who won? And how did they win? Between Gunther and the Grim Reaper.
Oh, well, the Grim Reaper won that match. And what a lovely battle it was. They was chucking each other in the barricades. They was chucking each other on the tables.
It was good, yeah.
Yeah, I watched it. I actually watched it. And Gunther got the Reaper in a chokehold, in a sleeper hold, one of his famous sleeper holds. And it got reversed. And then the Reaper came and actually broke his arm.
I thought you broke Obafemi's arm and he tapped
Oh, no, not yet. No, the Reaper beat Gunther with a sleep hold, actually, because I broke Obafemi's arm, yes.
Yeah, and speaking of that one, next question. How did Obafemi lose his match against Johnny?
He broke his arm.
Yeah, that is correct.
Yeah, no, I got mixed up then, but yes, there was a sleep hold, then he got reversed, and then the Reaper put Gunter as I call him, in a sleeper hold. Then they got my Fanhausen. Woo!
Anyway, tonight, obviously, when this releases, Monday Night JBTV is returning. So there's going to be the return of the Shan against Blake for the 2 belts. There's a little mysterious thing because we've...
Excuse me?
Yeah, better be excuse. We found these tapes. And apparently they've led to something happening tonight. I'm not really sure what it is about, but apparently they call themselves the Faces of Fear.
There's some tapes.
Yeah, we had some tapes, like the VHS tapes.
Like the Epstein files.
Dance.
Hey.
No, he didn't even say his name right, by the way.
Epstein.
Stop. We're going to have to censor that one. We're not allowing that. We could allow swearing, but that is taking it too far. Yeah, obviously, the reason why we had a bit of a delay is because Johnny, silly Johnny, as I'll call him right now, forgot to update his game to the latest version. So we've played it on the old version before the whole World Cup thing got added. And we come back this week, all the characters gone because of the World Cup thing, as you can see. But, like, yeah, this is your fault.
I've got a new feature on my phone to show you in a bit.
I would kind of like right now.
Yeah, but I've got a new feature to show you which will enhance the experience of JBTV.
Okay, cool. Obviously, I don't think you've known, but obviously it is quite a long way away. But 10 years' time from now, this man here will retire.
Oh, speaking, I might retire before.
Wow.
Bombshell.
Me. Yeah.
I might retire before.
Okie dokie.
With my new venture in life, sometimes I think I might have to. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll just have to see.
Yeah, obviously, Crown Jewel happened recently. SummerSlam, I think that's going to either happen this week or next week for JBTV. Don't know. But obviously,
Spin that wheel.
Monday night JBTV as well. There is the Kent boys against I think
The Vent Boys.
the Kent
Oh,
boys.
it's the Vent Boys.
No, Unity against
Unity?
the Kent boys. Unity.
Oh, not Purity. All right.
Shush your mush, mate. You're slowly becoming like Ruffles. There's I can't remember. There's a debutant against Ryder for the belt, so fair enough.
Why does debutant get a title for the belt? A shot at the belt? That's a bit unfair, isn't it? What about the people who've been on the roster for quite a long time who
Johnny,
deserve a title shot?
Are you trying to talk about yourself right now? Because you shouldn't speak to me. You should speak about the GM. You should speak that to the general manager of JBTV. You gotta look for Lee. Yeah, you gotta look for him.
General Lee, have I?
Yeah.
I might just have to take him out and be the general manager and have a fight with him myself. But we need to sign that contract and make sure that he is no longer temporarily affiliated with JBTV. He is a wrestler, and we can have a battle of.
I'm not getting involved in that.
A bit like Gunter and Nick Thingy.
I'm not getting involved in that.
That'd be quite interesting though.
I'm not getting involved in it.
Yeah.
Anyway, World Cup happened. I'm happy Spain won. So
Yes.
that's great. I'm really glad to know that. Obviously, there's a bit of news regarding to like next season's like matches. Blakey FC, as far as I'm aware, have 2 new kits. They've kept the same home kit as the video that we had a couple of months ago, like announcing the Bundesliga season. There's a purple and yellow kit. I think they said something about how it was inspired by Luke the Nuke Littler, which is pretty cool. And then I think they did a similar kit to the one I'm wearing right now. I think instead of like just the black stripes, it's like yellow around the black stripes as well, basically. That's how I can describe it. That's how I can describe it best.
What, like a Timu version of Juventus's kit?
It's inspired. I wouldn't say Timu, but it was inspired.
Ready to
So, as well as that, I just want to point out as well, there are a couple of new faces, especially for the Chinese, because the thing is, the Chinese have done a little sneaky tactic. Instead of calling them the Chinese, we're going to have to call them the Asian JBTVs, because we've got Koreans, we've got Japanese, we've got Chinese. So, we might as well call them the Asian JBTV. I guess. The Unknown, pretty similar. I suppose a couple of familiar faces from both of our teams are on there. But overall, our teams are kind of the same with some new additions. I just want to point out Neymar, James Rodriguez, Lemons, there was someone else, Vidic. They are all in this. Mbappe, because there was these rumours about Mbappe coming to Blakey FC, so we're just previewing it, I guess. There's, obviously classic duet. There's Barcola, there's Mayulu. I heard Mayulu was loaned to Johnny FC, though. I heard something about that, but we're not going to worry about that. Vicinha, what a goalie he was at the World Cup. Obviously, we have the classic Julian Brand, De Gea, Femi, Wirtz, Kai Okerez. There's Bale. We also have Jack Grealish, because he was familiar face. Obviously, the classic attacks and, all of them stuff. Johnny FC, though, have they really had anyone new? I'm not really sure. Let's have a look. Let's see. So, obviously, Khan, Van Dijk, the Divines, Pat and Ryder, Rodri, Xavi, Iniesta, Terry, Levi, Ronaldo, Johnny. Gotta have Johnny without. There's no such thing as a Johnny FC or a Blakey FC without Blake Mattia or Johnny Devine. There's none. No chance. But, to be fair, I was going to say something and I just lost my process. What are your thoughts on us playing as the Bundesliga season?
Fine, totally fine.
Do you reckon you'll win it?
Yeah.
I think you did better than me at the Premier League, because I think you won the treble and I only won the double. And you had way more points. I only got lucky because I think first place lost their match. I think we got above them, which I think was Arsenal. Classic bottlers. Although I'm disappointed with this because on the FA Cup we lost to Wolves on the first round. I don't want to talk about it. But as well as that, to be fair, I think we've done quite well for this season. You know, the Premier League overall, I think both teams have done well. But yeah, I think with that, we should find out who's playing. So, obviously, we have our little device here. This is called the wheel. Yeah, the wheel. We're going to see who's facing who. Obviously, it will start off with Johnny FC. That's going to be pretty good, pretty good. And Johnny FC will go against... I'm going to make sure he doesn't see this. Johnny FC will go against the newly formed Asian JBTV FC, which means I will go against the newly formed Unknown 2.0, which is pretty good. So, with that in mind, after talking for that long, we'll see you there.